Just to prove my love, I'ma always choose you. First I wanna tell you, baby girl, I love you. Baby, get my shooting, and see pull me through. I don't feel alone, cause I know I got you. Every day I live, I'ma always choose you. Choose you, I'ma choose you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jazz back with another freaking video.
If the extra was a person.
No, and we have
Jada Boo
_ Boo Jada.
They don't know me by that.
They don't know you as Bugatti.
They don't know me as Jada Boo. Only people from Dyersburg know me by Jada Boo.
Oh, everybody else call you Boo Jada.
They call me Jada.
Okay, y'all. So today we're gonna be asking Jada some questions. All the questions are just gonna be questions that we're gonna be asking Jada. You know, just yeah. So the first question is, how do you feel about like growing up without a father?
How do you feel?
These are your questions, ma'am.
Okay, you're older. You can answer first.
No, you go first. Babies first.
Ladies first, not babies first. Anyways, okay. You gotta do a lot of editing.
Nah, these are bloopers to staying in.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know the age where mama told me that my daddy was dead. It's like I just always knew. Growing up as a kid, it wasn't affecting as you would think it hurt worse when you younger than when you older, but it's worse when you older than when you younger.
I feel like it's worse when you older than when you younger, because when you younger you don't understand. When you get older you understand, so it's gonna hit different.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't even about the fact that our daddy had money and all that. That ain't the reason why when she was here. It was just who don't want their damn father in their life. Just like you want your mom.
Like, that's why I don't like hearing people downplay their daddy, like, girl, fuck him, or I don't care about this, I don't care about that. I don't care if, I wouldn't even care if my daddy was a deadbeat, as long as he was still walking these streets, baby. As long as I can still lay eyes on him, because even though you might not do for me, I'm going to still look out for you. I'm going to make sure you still straight. Like, I don't know.
And then you got to think, accomplishments in your life, your mama there, okay, of course, that's your #1 fan, but sometimes you want to call your daddy, be like, hey, you know, like Jazz, she did nursing, all that. Who won't want their daddy to be there? I play basketball. Who won't want your daddy at your game? You know, it's just little stuff in life that...
And it's some things you can't go to your mama about. Some things you're supposed to go to your daddy about.
Like she was a daddy girl, so...
That's what they said. Like, I don't remember, but yeah.
But most girls are daddy's girls, so... I mean, come on now. But I can go on and on about growing up like that. So, next question.
Is there anything you want to say? Like, not a question. Just get some stuff off your chest. Get some steam off. Because I can go on and on about how it is growing up without daddy, too. And my husband can tell you firsthand. You know, everybody has their moment, their days where you miss somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like...
It be out the blue.
It could be a song. It could be somebody say, or you can see somebody or see a little kid with their daddy or something like that, and you just be like, damn, I just wonder how it would have been growing up. Because a lot of people tell me, like, if you watch our documentary, people was like, half the stuff y'all did now or do, y'all wouldn't be able to do if y'all daddy was here. So I feel like, how would we be? Like, we'll never know that, but how would we be? You know what I'm saying?
One thing that I like that my mama did for us or for me was she told us a lot of stories, like, and she went into details about a lot of stories, and it just when our mama tell us stories, it just make I get in a good mood, and it's just like it motivate me because the stories she tell, and it's just like, dang, like my daddy was that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like he was a cool nigga who won't want to meet a stand up type of guy. Like all the stories you hear and you can't meet that person, like. That hurt.
And it ain't nobody that can say anything bad about him. Like, I've never heard somebody be like, well, it was this one time. Okay, I did hear one story where he did rob, like, but he robbed somebody. But, I mean, that's just part of the game. Like, it's like an eye for an eye when it comes to this street stuff. But, and in all reality, I feel like if my daddy was here now, that street stuff would have been out the system. Like, that stuff dead. Like, the streets don't love nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you make. Everybody get out the game at some point if they can. It's either you're going to go to jail or you're going to die. Hell, you're going to die trying. I mean,
6 feet.
It's just,
And then I feel like when that happened 22 years ago, I be sad on my mama part too, because I'm like, she went through a lot. People was pointing fingers trying to blame her, like she just didn't go through a lot, like she wasn't pregnant, like she wasn't going, like, come on now.
Like they went in a full-blown relationship. Like every relationship had problems, but
and y'all
we gotta go ahead and clear this up. Like,
if you know my mama is not that type of person. She the sweetest, nicest person. She'll do anything for anybody, or her kid, friend, anything. And for people to really, her friends, family really think that she would do that should be pissing me off. Like, I ain't even gonna count. That should be pissing me off.
Yep.
Cause the fuck? I mean, come on now. As much as I done heard they was together since they was what? High school till 25.
And it's crazy because I be looking back like, okay, I'm past 25 now, but I was like, okay, when I did turn 25, it was like not scary, but because a lot of people, for some reason,
21.
Yeah, like, but some people, a lot of people, they're 25, it's just their age. But it's crazy because people always say it like, he said he wasn't gonna live past 25. He told my mama he wasn't gonna be there whenever my mama had my sister. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And then he touched so many lives. He did so much by the age of 25. Like,
come on now,
it's
25,
people,
that ain't even a lot, really. So you did all that in 25. That's a.
So imagine what he would have done if he would have been 40, 50, 60, man.
Old man
type shit. Like, man, it's crazy. But
he would have been so proud of us, all his kids and grandkids. I feel like he would have spoiled the mess out of her kids. They think our grandma and granddaddy spoiled them. They would have been spoiled. I'm talking about probably at our mama and daddy house every day.
Right. And like I said, growing up, we had a good stepdaddy. Shout out to Ned. We had a good stepdaddy, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like we didn't have a father figure, but it's nothing like having your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Y'all might be different, because some people got stepdaddies out there who they like, forget my daddy. This my daddy, because this who stepped up and took care of me. But at the end of the day,
but it's like the difference was with people's situation. Ours is we knew who our daddy was. It's like, you know, we never forgot him. Like I said, my mother's husband came in while we was young. I was with 1,
I think.
So he been there, but it still ain't the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. He just ain't.
But he did what he was supposed to do.
He came to my basketball game.
He understood the assignment. Like I said, shout out to Ned, because, you know, not everybody had
3 kids.
And not everybody has a stepdad either. Some people it's just always been their mama. Their mama always been that single parent.
I'm so close to my mama because, yeah, he was there, but it's always, for me, being me and my mama. Right. It's always been me and mama. So I'm a mama's girl.
And growing up, I always had my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say he was like a daddy to me, because me and Rex only 3 years apart. So we basically grew up together, but wasn't nobody fucking with me, because they knew who was coming behind me. Like, and not even like he was on no tough guy shit. It's just like, it's just crazy. He
kind of stepped up. You know, our mom he was young, so he think he's somebody daddy. But sometimes, I mean, the only father figure that I can like go to about personal problems is my big brother. Right. Or my sister, but
I'm not a man.
I said, or my sister.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But still, so I feel like when we was younger, we weren't close, but now you can't break that bond. Like, people, they siblings be going through stuff. I be like, we could never. We just not like that.
Well, for one, I just feel like we just so I don't think I ever been childish. Like, I feel like I've always been mature beyond my years. Like, I ain't saying I didn't go through no childish stage, but I just feel like at a certain age, they arguing on social media. They like, God damn, when y'all gonna get this shit erased? Like, I'm not getting out of character, especially not on social media. I mean, I'm gonna get out of character about my kids. You know what I'm saying? About my husband. You know what I'm saying? About my family. But I don't gotta bring it to social media. Like, what? I never understood. I don't understand it. Everybody got a phone. The same way you can get on social media, I feel like, and say what you gotta say about somebody. You could have took that time to figure out, hey, you know, such and such number. Oh, you know how to get in touch with this person. Like, everything not meant for attention, but everybody loves just ain't been me. Like, we got way off subject.
Right. I've always been money. That's just in our DNA. We can't help it. We gotta make money.
Right.
Keep a bankroll. It's just, I can't. So if you ain't paying me to beef with you,
Even if you was paying me, baby, I'm still not. Let me tell you something. I got stuff to lose. I got a whole license. I got a whole husband. I got whole kids. Okay, 3. Okay, let's just start there. So it ain't nobody out here, right? It ain't nobody out here that's gonna get me out my body like that to risk me being away from none of them people I just named. Like, it's just not. No.
She ain't never been messy. I can't never say a time on my sister. Like, my sister never. Nah, Tamara didn't raise us like that. Or Ruby.
Shout out to Leedy. Leedy. Okay, so another thing we're gonna talk about is how do you feel your life would be like right now to this day if he was here? Like, what do you think? Do you think you would have chose like a career? Like, do you feel like if you had that person in your ear to like be on you, like, man, come on, go to school, do this, do that. Like, mama did that to us, but it's different when it's your father, I feel like.
Yeah, because he put the fear in it, you know. Hey. But,
Oh, and also shout out to my Uncle Quarterman because, you know, especially like for Jada Boo, like, she grew up in a household with my Uncle Quarter, Boo Boo Quay, like, you know what I'm saying? He played a big part in raising my sister as well. So, and like, I would say to this day, like, shout out to Unc, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Unc be crunk.
Yeah, my Unc be crunk as hell on Facebook Live and on Snapchat.
Hey, I love FaceTiming him. He gonna put a smile in. Sometimes I just FaceTime Unc.
We need to FaceTime Unc right now.
Just to talk. He probably
he about to be. But hold on, y'all. We about to FaceTime Unc so he can say hey to y'all.
You're like, oh, man.
Yeah, my uncle's so funny. We gonna have to do a video with him one day.
Last time I called him.
First I wanna tell you, baby girl, I love you. Baby, get my shooting, and she pull